what you've actually got, you've got a chemical process which breaks coal down to its constituent parts in front of an ordinary power station, slightly modified for carbon capture and storage. And part of the extraction from the coal is hydrogen, and that hydrogen is then burnt in a power station, and the emissions from that hydrogen being burnt is water vapour. There's no particulates in the atmosphere, so you've got a very low level of pollution. And this is a 900 megawatt station, which is half the size of Eggborough. And that's what it is. And we'll build it on site, so we're not transporting the coal anywhere. Coal currently goes out of here by rail. It'll stay on site and go to the power station. We're able to capture 90% of the CO2. So if our coal is transported to, as it is at the moment, to Drax and to Eon, for every 2 million tonnes of coal, that would emit 5.5 million tonnes of CO2, whereas our station will be less than 500,000 tonnes of CO2. So it's a tremendous improvement to the environment. If you look at what the Secretary of State said in his recent announcements, they're looking at this carbon capture and storage industry being worth hundreds of billions of pounds within a matter of 20 years. And Yorkshire would be at the forefront of that. This project would be, the Americans are looking at one of 275 megawatts called Future Gen, and that's years away yet to get it started, where we're ready for construction in 2010 and where completion is 2015. The Chinese are looking at one called Green Gen, and it's way off at the moment. It's not even the front-end engineering design is completed. So we are literally the first commercial scale IGCC in the world. And all of the componentry is proven, just no one's ever put it all together before. That's what Powerfuel will do. Jobs clearly are created by the construction of 1,500 people, but in a wider implication, there'll be jobs created at carbon capture and storage all the way around the Humber. So looking at probably tens of thousands of jobs. And industry is growing on the back of it. And we've got the designs are completed. We have the contractor for the phase 1, which operates for 18 months on natural gas, and we're going out to tender now for the phase 2, which is the carbon capture and storage element. We've just recently been awarded a grant from the European Commission of 180 million euros for the carbon capture and storage element on even phase 1. And we are eligible for the government's carbon capture and storage proposal, which they're putting in the Queen's speech. But Yorkshire Forward have been fundamental throughout the process. We've been open now, we've been working here since 2002, and Yorkshire Forward has helped us with ERDF grant funding for the road system you drove in on and the development of the first power parks areas, and have been instrumental in supporting us in the project, helped to do the study to find out what sources of carbon would be available and where and how the ring main around the Humber would operate, which is something we've been saying for quite a few years now. So they've been very beneficial for the whole process.